derby delight for Rashford and Mitrovic, and Joey Barton's Player of the Year nominations, all coming up in the F24 social. 18-year-old Marcus Rashford is literally living the dream. Born and raised in Manchester, he only went and scored the winner in the Manchester derby, causing one fan to lose his tooth. Twitter predictably went into meltdown with plenty of calls for him to head to the Euros, and spare a few thoughts for Martin Di Michaelis, who did have an absolute shocker. A penny for Pep Guardiola's thoughts though after that derby loss for City, who could end up being out of the Champions League before Pep has even taken a training session. The back pages were all over him like a rash. In the northeast, the Newcastle Ratholution gained a first point thanks to Alexander Mitrovic's late strike. Pandemonium ensued at St James's Park, with one fan getting a bit too caught up in the moment. Arsenal bounced back from their FA Cup and Champions League exits to beat Everton, with 19-year-old wonder kid Alex Iwobi scoring his first senior goal. Iwobi is actually the nephew of former Premier League great JJ Okocha, who showed the love on Twitter. The young gunner already seems to have plenty of fans on social media, Arsenal supporters proving they're pretty good at Photoshop when they're not making banners. Liverpool looked to be cruising to 3 points against Southampton, but then capitulated in the last 20 minutes to somehow take absolutely nothing away from the South Coast. I think it's fair to say Martin Skrtel didn't have his best game. There is just under a quarter of the season left, which means it must be time for Player of the Year nominations. Joey Barton shared his selections on Instagram, giving Dele Alli the nod for Young Player and backing Riyad Mahrez for the big one. Do you agree with JB? Frankly, I've got no idea why Mesut Ozil isn't in there. And finally, we've all been in a situation where we're unable to watch the match owing to other commitments. One fan was so desperate to watch his beloved Liverpool that he had the game on whilst his granddaughter was being christened. What was that about Klopp being the saviour? That's all we've got time for. I'm Mick Lemaire, and thanks for watching.